Good morning, students. You know that we are going through voice and we are practicing about the examples. We are changing examples of active voice into passive voice. In the last lecture, you have taken 4 examples of interrogative sentence to change in passive voice, correct? There are 2 types of the questions. First is auxiliary, first is verbal question, and second is WH word type question. You have already written there the structure of verbal question. The verbal question begins with auxiliary verb and ends with question mark, and WH word type question begins with WH word and last question mark, right? Now the next example number 5. See there, where have you put your bag and last question mark. Where have you put your bag? This example is provided. Now we have to change the voice. This is the structure of WH word type question. This is interrogative sentence. This is interrogative sentence, and in interrogative sentence there is a WH word type question because there is the beginning with WH word. This is WH word. Then what is used here? Have is a auxiliary verb. Okay, after have there is subject, right? Then there is V3 verb third, and your bag is an object, and last question mark is given. See here, WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb third, and then object is given. Have plus V3. This is active voice. Is this correct? Look here, is this correct? Have plus V3, is this active voice? Right? What is the tense? Present perfect tense is there and active voice is used. Now we have to change this example into passive voice, right? While changing into passive voice, what should we do? Yesterday we have discussed, we have to use the same WH word as it is, that is where. Then we have to draw here a line, or we have to leave a space here. Then we have to place the object, okay, at first as a subject, your bag, okay, as we keep object at first in the passive voice, correct? Likewise we have done this. Your bag is placed here as a subject. Okay, now have plus V3, present perfect tense. Its passive form is have oblique has plus been plus V3. Your bag is a singular subject, so we have to use here has, then been, then V3, that is put. The same spelling is there, V3, okay, right? Then what is remain? Then subject is remain, so before it we have to use by as a preposition, and then you, this subject should be placed at end. There is no change in the subject. Look, where has your bag been put by you? This is passive voice, and structure is same. Interrogative sentence is there, here also interrogative sentence. WH word type question is given. We have already put here the WH word type question. WH word plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb. Then has plus been plus V3. This is passive voice. Has plus been plus V3, and at last by is used, and that subject is placed as an object at end, correct? Okay, have you got something? Right. Now the next example number 6. who told you this story? Question mark. Who told you this story? This example is given. Here who is a WH word. Told is the verb second. Is there auxiliary verb? No. Okay. When the question begins with who, that time in simple present and in simple past, there is no need to use auxiliary verbs. Correct? You know that in simple present, if there is need to use auxiliary verb, in simple present we have to use do or does, and in simple past we have to use did. But here this question begins with who, correct? So there is no need to use auxiliary verb here. Direct verb second is used, correct? Who told you? Here this you is a object. This is not subject, correct? Because after main verb there is the object. Okay, subject comes before the main verb and object comes after the main verb. You have to keep in mind, right? You is a object and this story, this is also object. There are two objects. This story is a direct object and you is a indirect object, right? Correct? Okay, see here. Two objects are provided. Now we have to change. Verb second is there. This is active form of verb. Okay, we have to change in passive form, passive voice. Okay, to change in passive voice, at first what should we do? There is the beginning with who, right? So this who changes into by whom when there is the question. Begin with who, and if we want to change its voice while changing in passive voice, who changes into by whom, because here subject is not given in the sentence. Okay, so we have changed who into by whom. Then you have to paste here. Then this you, this object you should be placed as a subject in the passive voice. There is no change, right? Then told verb second is there. Its passive form was oblique where plus V3. You carry where, by whom where you, right? Now verb third, that is told this story. The same object should be placed as it is. By whom where you told this story. This is passive voice. Where plus V3. This is passive voice. Okay, who changed into by whom because there is no subject, right? Then we have to leave here a space for the auxiliary verb. Then this object is placed here as a subject, right? Then according to simple past, active form. What is the passive form? Was oblique where plus V3, right? You, okay. According to you, there is where and then V3 and the remain object, correct? But here there are two objects. Now we have to use direct object as a subject of passive voice. That time what happens? See here, who changes into by whom. Now you have to leave here a space. Then this direct object should be used as a subject. This story, correct? Now verb second change into passive form. Was oblique where plus V3. This story is a singular subject, so we have to use was. Then V3 told, and then what is remain? Then the object indirect object is remain. That indirect object should be placed as it is. And last question mark. By whom was this story told you? This is the answer. Correct? What have we done? See here. who is there, so we have used by whom in passive voice. Then we have left a pace, and we have placed a direct object as a subject here, and then according to verb second simple past tense we have used its passive form was oblique where plus V3 was. According to this subject there is was and then V3 and the remain object is placed here. Correct. Next example. Can I call you question mark? Very simple example is given. Can I call you? Can is a modal auxiliary, I is a subject, call is a verb first and you is a object. Can plus V1, modal auxiliary plus V1 is given here. Now we can change this active voice into passive voice. Okay, while changing into passive voice, what should we do? We have to use that same modal auxiliary at first, can. Then we have to place object as a subject here, can you. Then V3, see here, B plus V3 should be used. Can you be called by, I changes into me and last question mark. Can you be called by me? This is passive voice. Can plus B plus V3. Correct. Another example for you. Next example, number 8. Is he playing cricket? Is he playing cricket? Question mark. See here. Is he playing cricket? Question mark. Okay. This is interrogative sentence. There is verbal question because there is the beginning with auxiliary verb, then subject is there. Then this is V4 and cricket is a object. At last there is question mark. Correct. See here. Is plus V4. This is active voice. Present continuous tense active voice is given. And he is a subject. Cricket is a object. Now we have to change this into passive voice. Okay, when we want to change into passive voice, at first there should be auxiliary verb, but that auxiliary verb should be according to subject, and we are going to carry cricket as a subject here. So is plus V4, its passive form am oblique is oblique R plus being plus V3. Cricket is there, so is, there is beginning with is, then cricket, then being, then played, and then by him. Question mark. What is done here? See, is there verbal question? Correct, there is a verbal question. What is done here? We have placed object as a subject here. Correct. And according to tense, is plus V4, present continuous tense is there. Its passive voice am oblique is oblique R plus being plus V3. So cricket is a singular subject, so we have used is, then being, then V3. This is plus being plus V3. This is passive voice, and at last after by there is subject placed as a object. He changes into him here. Okay. Next example. Example number 9. Will you write me question mark? Will you write me? This question is given. Here will is a auxiliary verb, you is a subject, write is a V1 and me is a object. Will plus write, simple future tense is there, active voice, correct? Simple future tense, active voice is used here. Now we have to change this active voice into passive voice. While changing into passive voice, what should we do? Will plus V1, simple future tense, active form, its passive form, shall oblique will plus be plus V3. Okay, now we have to place that object here as a subject, and that time me changes into I, correct? We have to leave a space and then we have to write that me object as a subject here into I. Now will plus V1, its passive, shall oblique will plus be plus V3. According to I, we have to use shall, then be, then V3, written. Shall I be written, correct? Now by and you here at end. Shall I be written by you? This is passive voice. Is this correct? What is done here? See here, me is a object and that object should be placed at first as a subject in passive voice, and that time will plus V1, simple future tense, its passive, shall oblique will plus be plus V3. Shall is there, correct, as auxiliary verb at first, then be and then V3. Shall plus be plus V3. This is passive voice. Is this correct? Have you got? Good. Next example, example number 10. Should trees be planted by us? Question mark. Look the example. Should trees be planted by us? There is should as auxiliary verb, right? Then trees is a subject. Then be plus V3. Should plus be plus V3. This is passive voice. By is used here and then subject is there of that active voice, correct? Passive voice is given. Now this passive form should be changed into active. Okay, so what should we do? This passive voice should be changed into active voice. While changing this into active voice, we have to use the object of by. What is the object of by? Us is there. That us should be placed here as a subject, but we should not change the structure of the sentence. Should modal auxiliary plus be plus V3 is given. That same modal auxiliary should be there. Should, correct? Then us should be carried here. Should we, correct? Then be planted. It's V1. Plant, then that subject should be placed as object, trees, and last question mark. Should we plant trees? This is active voice. Should plus V1, active voice, and should plus be plus V3, passive voice, correct? Okay, you will get example of passive voice. You have to change into active voice without any mistake. If you get example of active voice, it is very simple for you to change into passive voice, correct? But you have to do correct, right? We have covered interrogative sentence. we have taken some examples of interrogative sentence of changing active voice into passive voice or passive voice into active voice. In the next lecture, there will be the examples of imperative sentence, correct? There will be the examples of imperative sentence to change into passive voice. Now we have to stop here. Go once again, go through it. Once again try to understand, and if you have queries you can call or send us, right? We have to stop here. Thank you.